Okay, class, welcome to science. We're going to focus today on classifying by hardness and texture. And we're going to do the teaks from last week when we classify objects by its color and we classify objects by its shape. That is a spiral teak. So that teak that you need to be successful on your success criteria is ongoing. It's ongoing. So we classify by color, we classify by shape. And today we're going to be classifying by texture. Texture. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the learning intention. Learning intention. I can use properties of hardness and texture to describe and classify objects. Success criteria. Remember, your success criteria is what you can do. This is your learning. Can you produce it? Okay? Success criteria. I can classify objects by their hardness and texture. What is objects? Things around the house that you have. These are objects. Or things in the classroom. Objects, okay? Objects. I brought some objects with me, and we're going to talk about that in a few. Okay, so you have your vocabulary. You have your vocabulary. Soft, hard, texture, rough, smooth, and bumpy. Bumpy. So these are your vocabulary words that you have to focus for this week because we're talking about classifying objects by hardness and texture. So I have some objects that I brought with me that I found around my home again. And we're going to classify it by its texture. What sense are we using by classifying by your texture? When you're classifying objects by texture, which five senses are you using? Yes, you're correct. You're using your sight. There's another sense that you use when you're classifying objects by its texture. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give you some wait time so you can think about that. Yes, we're using touch. Touch to classify. Okay, so let's start classifying each object. I'm going to name the object and then we're going to use our vocabulary words to tell us which one it is. When I hold the object up, we're going to classify together if it's soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy. So I have a stuffed animal. I'm going to give you wait time before I give the answer. I have a stuffed animal and I'm feeling it. And the stuffed animal is it rough, smooth, bumpy, hard, or soft? Correct. A stuffed animal is soft and it's smooth. Okay. I have a crayon box that we use in the classroom. I'm going to feel its texture and I'm going to wait. Is it soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy? And we're talking about the crayon box. It is smooth. It feels smooth. All right. I have two cotton balls. Is it soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy? Correct. It is soft. A cotton ball is soft. Okay. I have some soap here. This soap can be classified in two categories. So, I'm going to feel the soap. What do you think it is? Rough, smooth, soft, hard, or bumpy? Correct. You are so correct. It is smooth. Now, see if you hear this. I'm going to try to knock on the soap. Is this soap soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy? Correct. It's hard. When I knocked, it didn't even break. It didn't even break. All right. I have a pen that looks like a lipstick. I'm going to feel on these diamonds. I'm feeling these diamonds. Do you think it's soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy? I am feeling the texture. Correct. It is rough. Rough. All right. Have a fingernail filer. Fingernail filer. Is it rough, soft, hard, or smooth, or bumpy? Fingernail filer. I'm feeling this texture. Correct. It is rough. Rough. I have another object. Remember, we are on our success criteria. I can classify objects by their hardness and texture. This is a brush, and I'm going to feel its texture. Is it soft, hard, rough, smooth, or bumpy? Oh, yes, you are right. It's rough. It's rough. My last item. I have a towel, a hand towel. I'm going to feel the texture. If you notice, I'm using my vocabulary word, texture. I'm going to feel the texture of the towel. Tell me if it's soft, hard, rough, or smooth, or bumpy. I'm going to give you some wait time. Correct. This towel is soft and it can be smooth. Yes. Okay. This wraps up your lesson for success criteria. I can classify objects by their hardness and texture. Now, we're getting ready to start our science lesson.